Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are covering two Pac-12 games from college football, Week 8 right now, and we're going to cover an interesting Washington-Oregon matchup with Troy West from allplayswin.com. And Troy West tells me that he's starting to get on fire at his website. He's definitely been that way in our videos. Gave us 3 winners last week, 3-0, including 2 awesome picks on the Monday Night Football game in the NFL and a great pick on Washington plus 3.5. Troy West, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks, Pete. Yeah, for all the viewers out there, Pete, I know we're getting a lot of hits on these videos. Really want it to be clear that every game that we release, we give out a unit value. And, for example, Monday night was a top unit value on the San Francisco 49ers, and Washington was also a top unit value. And, for example, LSU, even though it was a winner, that never actually made the official card for allplayswin.com. So I really encourage the viewers to come take a look at allplayswin.com. This is just a very small sample size, but I truly believe we are the best in the business when it comes to calling games, Pete, and we're the best in the business when it comes to customer service.
All right, sounds great. Well, you've definitely been giving us awesome advice and winners recently. One of those winners was Washington last week, and that made a lot of sense to me. This week, this game scares me, I'll be honest. I'm not exactly happy for you that you have to handicap this one. Oregon's a 21-point home favorite, right? Total 66.5, and Oregon not looking like the same kind of Oregon team as they were in years past, but still, you know, a powerful team. Washington coming off the big win at Cal. Is there going to be a little bit of a letdown here? I don't know. Is Oregon at home maybe going to, you know, ramp up the offense and maybe try to make some kind of a definitive statement win here by a margin? Maybe they will. You know, I wouldn't necessarily want to take either side here. I'm very scared of betting against Oregon at home, even getting 21 points, and even as lukewarm as Oregon has been against the spread this year. What do you like here, Troy?
Yeah, you know, Pete, a lot of people don't understand this, but this is actually on the West Coast. This is a huge rivalry game. This is by far the biggest rivalry for the Washington Huskies. Oregon has won this game 10 straight times, so a lot of people are going to be backing Oregon in this football game. But like you said, Pete, this is not the Oregon of the past. This is an Oregon team that is very vulnerable. They've shown it now against Washington State. They showed it at home against Arizona. This is a defense that really struggles up front. They struggle to stop the run. And even offensively, this is a team that isn't as explosive as the Oregon teams in the past. They're not putting up the 40s, 50s, and 60s every game like they have in the past. Washington, this is a good 5-1 football team. This is a team that's got one of the better defenses in the country. They've got 2 guys right now at the midseason mark are All-Americans on defense, and Danny Shelton and Shaq Thompson. 21 is just too many points, Pete. I think this is going to be a good football game. In the end, I do think Oregon probably prevails, but I think this is going to be a good game. I think you're looking at a 31-21 type of football game. 3 touchdowns is just too many to me in this football game, Pete. Like you said, it's not the Oregon of the old, and Washington does have enough physicality to hang with this team. I think it's going to be a close game. You got to take 21 here.
All right, so if that's your analysis, then why wouldn't you maybe prefer the under at 66.5? Oregon is 0-3-1 over-under in the last 4 games.
You know, the under looks promising. It does. It's something I did have circled there for a while. I end up going away from it only because this Washington team, his offense is so inconsistent. If you look at Washington, you know, they put up 13 against Stanford, but then they've had games where they put up 50, 60 points on other teams, such as, you know, the Eastern Washingtons and whatnot. Oregon's defense really inconsistent. They look good sometimes. They look bad sometimes. You got to go with the point here, Pete. I think the over-under could come too close.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.